guys, so today I thought I'd be doing some video analysis. The ending of Life is Strange. The Sacrifice Chloe ending. Hope you guys enjoy.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say.
To start off with, I want to talk about the close-up on Max's face. And you can see all the little nuances of emotion that she has on it. You can see that Max is coming to terms to what she has to do. She has to let the friend, the confidant, the lover she has adventured with all over this week die. And it's a hard thing for her. She is begging God or subconscious to find another way out. You can see that in her eyes. You can see that desperate struggle to find another solution. Then she accepts what she has to do. She lets Chloe die.
Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Quickly pausing here, I found the shoes Max was wearing to be pretty interesting. The design, a skull and crossbones, sunglasses, though fitting for any teenage girl, really represents Max's power to see all the possibilities and avenues of death through her time manipulation. Chloe here, to my eyes, she looks peaceful in her death, and her body's positioned like in a deep sleep. I think this is especially so because this is supposed to represent a sort of reawakening or reincarnation as the blue butterfly. To further my point, the shot pans from Chloe's body across the bathroom from a high angle, almost omnipotently, like a spirit or a ghost. Although the shot ends before the butterfly is seen again, it could have gone out the window. I believe there was some reincarnation happening with Chloe. While I'm on the subject of the butterfly, I wanted to explain its symbolism. Butterflies represent rebirth and transformation, which fits Chloe very well, as she is resurrected many times by Max, and she has had many transformations through all the timelines, from innocence to when she was young before her father's death, to anger after her father's death, and to acceptance at the very end of the game. The butterfly is Chloe, and Chloe is the butterfly. I wanted to take a moment to talk about 2 of the lines from the song you're hearing. One of the lines is "Forget the horror here," and the other is "I am the ghost in your head." When forgetting the horror here, it really goes well with the story that Max and Chloe had, and all the pain and all the suffering, all the darkness that transpired in Arcadia Bay. And that Max now has to forget all of that because she chose a different timeline. I am the ghost in your head, and Chloe will always be the ghost in Max's head, as she could have saved Chloe while sacrificing Arcadia Bay. In my opinion, the saddest scenes in stories are those that show the characters of the story reflecting on the death of a major character in a peaceful and serene environment. The scene shows them dealing with the loss as life moves on without them. Here the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the waves dance in retreat from the shore. This environment feels like a betrayal from the universe to the dead and to their memory. We need the universe to acknowledge our loss. We want storm clouds and thunder. We want the storm to be our tears and the thunder to be our screams of anguish and rage. But instead we get the opposite. The scene we get is tranquil and peaceful. We get a betrayal. Here I wanted to talk about Max and the doe. I feel the doe symbolizes Max, and she usually has a doe shirt or a piece of jewelry on her. She also happens to see the doe in her adventures, whether it be in the scrapyard or in the nightmare diner bathroom. The doe is Max. It represents her innocence, her purity. It represents her cautious yet inquisitive nature, depending on how you play. The doe also represents Max's watchful nature, always keeping tabs on everyone and trying to protect and save everyone. Quick bit here. That shot you see now is the same position as the tornado shot on Friday. It is a cinematic pat on the back for the player saving the town. Here the residents of Arcadia Bay slowly walk up to the cemetery, to the gravesite. They all know that Chloe is dead, but for a lot of them, seeing the coffin brings it home. And as they walk up, the song starts to pick up speed and pick up gusto, and finally when the casket is shown, the song enters a crescendo. And that is the most emotional scene in the entire game for me. I'll not lie, it brought a few tears. I feel that Joyce is a sort of surrogate for the player, until Max comes onto scene. David slowly wakes up and catches her as she tumbles. He comforts her as she cries. Kate puts a hand on Joyce's arm to comfort her, and Warren takes a quick look at Joyce. These characters represent a review for the player, all the choices that the player made, whether or not Kate died, whether or not you romanced Warren, whether or not you had a cordial relationship with David. It's all for the player to reflect. I love this little sidestep Max takes to Warren. It implies a growing relationship, maybe even a little intimacy in the future. It leaves a little bit of room for life. Lastly, the blue butterfly flies into the shot and lands on the coffin. This signifies rebirth, and I think a little hope for Max. Maybe it's Chloe saying, "It's gonna be alright."